There are too many incorrect styles of Chaturanga. For example, lowering down with the belly, taking the elbows out, not shifting forward and therefore the elbows move back and there is no stuck. Once you learn to shift the weight forward, it becomes a lot more challenging to lower down. When you do it, you get your stuck and get so much stronger doing it this way. I am going to break down each of the 5 points into the details, starting with the hand placement. Put them down underneath of the shoulders, turn them slightly out so the index fingers are parallel with each other. The chest is open, the eyes of the elbows are looking forward, and the elbows will draw in to the chest when we lower down, building the strength we need for the Chaturanga. If we turn the palms in, the index fingers will point to the center of the mat. The eyes of the elbows will look towards each other and the elbows will draw out. This is why we always want to set up with slight external rotation in your hands. Next is a protraction. Pushing down into the floor will create a cat in your upper back, broadening across the shoulders, building the strength in between the shoulder blades. Excellent prep for the crow. Protraction, glute and leg activation is important to achieve a solid plank we need for the Chaturanga. We start with protraction. When we lower down to the 90-degree angle, we come to retraction, shoulder blades drawing together. Number 3 is the core. I see too many Chaturangas being done with incorrect core engagement. Lowering to the floor with anterior pelvic tilt, where you can see the arch in the lower back. You could lower down with neutral spine, where there is no tilt in the pelvis. However, it is difficult to maintain the core engagement and therefore it's easy to let go with it. Unless you have got a strong inner core, which I teach in Pilates. Let me know in the comments if you would like more videos on inner core strength. For the plank, I recommend posterior pelvic tilt, where your lower back flattens. You will achieve it with squeezing the glutes, tucking the tailbone in, drawing the belly up. This way you will activate the back body, and together with the protraction of the shoulder blades, you create this solid straight line to lower down into Chaturanga and staying fully engaged. The last 2 points work together. First, let's talk about stacking the joints. Again, as I've mentioned earlier, I see too many Chaturangas with the elbows drawing back and therefore there is no stuck. When you shift forward, which is the point number 5, you move the elbows above the wrist, coming down into 90-degree angle, which is so important to build when you want to progress to your arm balances. The final point and the most important one is shifting forward. Setting up as before, engaging the core, pushing the floor away. Start looking forward and shift until you come on your toes. This is when you lower down to the Chaturanga, making the Chaturanga a lot more challenging compared to no shift and elbows moving back. How far forward you can shift will depend on the level of wrist flexibility you have got available. I recommend you use these edged blocks which will help you to move forward. Setting up, engaging the core, the protraction, shifting forward. Can you see how much further I managed to get? Making the Chaturanga super challenging. You could also use 2 small books, placing the heel of the hands on them, pressing firmly down to the mat with the fingertips. I know these props will challenge you a lot more. I still use them in my upper body strength and flexibility program right from the beginning, because I want you to build the strength in your arms and improve the wrist flexibility so you can tackle the Chaturanga with your strong upper body. Unfortunately, the correct Chaturanga doesn't get taught in most yoga classes because it's a quick pose and it requires a lot of upper body strength, which most people don't have. This is why I've made this upper body strength and flexibility program, taking you from the beginner's level, building enough strength so you can also progress into three-legged Chaturanga and be able to lower down and come back up in a straight line. As well as having a new strength and flexibility in your upper body, you will have a lifetime access to plenty of core, glutes, legs and shoulders workouts. Also 12 power flows, gradually progressing you from the beginner to fully advanced level. Let me know in the comments if you've picked new tips to improve your Chaturanga. Click the like button, subscribe to me. I release new video every Friday and do a live stream workout on Saturday morning. I look forward to seeing you soon.